Can y'all still hear me right now? No, I'm saying, can y'all still hear me right now? I'm okay. Well, we on live. I'm on live right now. I want to know if you guys can hear me, because if y'all can still hear me, y'all might be able to be seen on the screen too. That would be that'll be a little different. Jason. I don't know if you guys gonna be able to hear these guys, but I'm talking to my vet, so I'm gonna attempt something real quick. I'm gonna attempt something, guys, right now while I'm live right now. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. We got a few things to talk about, right? But I'm gonna attempt something right here. I don't know if this is possible, but I'm gonna attempt this right now. Let me see something real quick. Boom. Display capture, window capture. All right, boom. Let's see. I might be able to do this. You just never know. Nope, not that one.
This is what I'm seeing over here.
Yeah. I know that's what you're gonna see right now
on the TV.
No, that's what you're gonna see. But I was gonna see if it'll let me do the chat, with you guys in the chat. But I don't know if it'll let me do it. Oh yeah, go group call. Wow, there y'all go. Boom. All right. Let's see. I believe I got y'all on screen.
Yeah.
Look and see if it's on your YouTube. It'll pop up here in a second.
I'm going right now. I'm setting it up right now.
Okay. Huh.
All right, so I got y'all on here right now, literally.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Hey, it should be able to hear you guys. Yeah?
Yeah? Hold on. I'm about to find out. Let's see.
Mic check. Mike.
Right, so
that's crazy.
Here. Right now, literally.
Mic check.
Let's
Mic check.
see. That's wild.
Hey, it should be able to hear you guys. Yeah?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear
I'm about to
Gonzo.
find out. Oh hell.
Mic check. Gonzo.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I'm
shit's
trying to-
delayed.
Yeah, I know.
Can y'all still hear me right now?
What? Yeah, I'm back.
Okay,
Hold on.
I got everybody on here. They can see y'all. I'll have y'all pop back in here in a second.
Oh hell. What's the minute, bro? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I know.
All right, so I got my people on here, guys. I'm gonna show visual real quick. Boom. All right, so right now I got my bros on here, and I'm gonna show you this website that you guys can go to and check out. All right.
Hell yeah.
So you can while y'all guys are watching, you guys can probably you can mute down what you're watching, or you can talk on the phone at the same time right now. But this is a way where people can check out the site while we on here right now. All right, so you guys can see, and Gonzo can actually tell you while we on here right now what's going on. I know you're about to drink something, weren't you?
It's delayed a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I'm lagging right here.
No, because when you're live on here with me, we're live right here, and people are catching it as it goes up. That's why when y'all say y'all comments, I'll be able to see the comments after you post the comment.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're talking live.
Yeah,
right
my
here.
shit's like, look.
Yeah.
It's
supposed to be. It's supposed to be live where I'm at. But we got
Yeah.
videos
There's a
right
delay
now.
on the
And this
computer.
is Steve Gonzalez right here, and this is Bradley Hargis right here. Right? And these are the guys that are behind this website that you guys are watching. Shout out to Luna. Luna right now, he out there working right now. But what we're doing right now, I just wanted to have them on here real quick so y'all can see this website where you guys can go and check it out. And on the 26th, Gonzo will be talking about this on Industry Talk. And I'm just scrolling through where you guys can kind of see what's going on. At the same time, you see everybody's names right there. I see people that are commenting on Facebook right now, which is dope. But yeah, I'm gonna scroll down to where you guys can see everything rolling through here and how to use this thing. Now, bro, you can go ahead and let them know about Vigil real quick, because we know we got the interview coming up on the 26th.
Oh yeah. So just so you guys know, I was not prepared for this. So thank you, Shaw. You know,
It's raw, it's real, it's live. Welcome to YouTube. And all these are vets right now.
All right, so good morning, everybody. So yeah, so a little background about Vigil. For me personally, when I built it, I was in a very chaotic state of mind, and I realized that with all the tools and all the support that the VA and other outreach programs are able to provide, there's still a gap that exists with consistency. So for those moments when you're sitting there and you're in your thoughts and all the negative distortions are filling your head, and you know I needed something that can be there for me when no one else could. But I also needed something that was able to reach me. Um, because I'm a stubborn individual, and you can talk to me all day, but at some point I'm just gonna be like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it, and drive on.
Right.
Um, and it's the same for a lot of us. Not saying everybody, but for a lot of us. And we all deal with high stress situations. Life is unpredictable, and the beauty of this is that Vigil's not. Vigil's there. It's the constant. It's the constant presence. It's the constant support that you didn't know you need. To be honest.
Yeah. And
Um.
it helps with addiction. I mean, it can help
Yeah.
you with good
And
advice. I mean, all that.
so Vigil's. Thank you, Art. So Vigil's built to meet you where you're at, no matter what stage of life you are that you're in. And it's not. It's most effective. It's going to be most effective when it's in a treatment facility because you have support. You have a full support right there with you. Um, you're able to have live human contact with you 24/7. You know what I mean? We've all been in these. Most of us have been in these facility type places. We've gone through that, and we understand that the structure is the one thing that really sets the foundation for you. So having that and using this tool side by side with it is just going to increase your support and keep it running when you're out of these type of places. Because again, when you go back to real life, it's not all it's that dream is no longer there. Like you're back to the grind, you're back to regular daily obligations, and you need a place where you can vent, where you can speak your mind without the worry or recourse of what you say. So
Right.
it's a place where you can be honest. You
Right.
can be honest with yourself. You can be totally open, and there's no one watching. There's no one reading your script. I built this to be totally user sovereign. So what that means is that your data, your information is your own. There's no third party out here looking at your information. I'm not selling it out to ad companies or other platforms or other individuals to generate income or none of
This is
that.
made with good
Your
intentions.
privacy,
Yeah.
your privacy is literally built into the core principles of my system, of our system. It's one of the standing foundations for it. It's there built in to so people have that true right to their data, to their information. You know what I mean? Like no one's ever going to be able to look and see what you type or what you say. Only you. There's an option right there in your settings where if you get to a point in your life and you're like, you know what? I don't even want to remember none of this no more. I'm done. I'm past it. Delete that and start fresh.
Yeah.
So, and again, no one ever sees it. No one's gonna watch looking over your shoulder. It's the most beautiful thing. It's for me. It was the most fulfilling thing I ever had because I was able to truly be honest. And I mean that's my whole thoughts, my worries, my doubts, my hopes, my goals, my plans, and I was able to really, really self reflect and gain a clarity that I've never had in over 20 years, to be honest.
Yeah.
And so, the whole intent of this is to give it out to other people, to let them experience it, to give them that tool to be there with them, that constant presence.
Yeah.
And I welcome you guys to try it. Come and check it out.
Yeah.
Test the hell out of it.
I've
Run
had
that shit.
times. I've had
Like, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And touching on that, like that's another main thing of this is like you're never gonna be judged. You're never gonna you're never gonna you're never gonna get those how do you say it? That pity. Like for me personally, that was like one of the main things is that when I would talk with people, and that's loved ones and
It's gonna be
coworkers that I
100
worked
with
with.
you. Yeah.
It was for me it wasn't so much as the judgment because again, I really don't I can give two
What's up,
shits
Angel?
about what people think about me, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me. I believe in I believe we're accountable for ourselves and no one other people's inputs don't really phase me. So but yeah, like this is not gonna give you that judgment, it's not gonna give you that pity, that there moment. You're never gonna experience that from this.
Yeah.
Vigil is simply it's not gonna tell you what you want to hear. It's not gonna sugarcoat things, but it will meet you where you're at, as I said, and it's going to speak to you depending on what stage you're in. It's going to speak to you in an effective way that is able to reach you in those moments. So
So no, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man. We appreciate you. Yeah, no, man, I've had times I woke up in the middle of the night. I get nightmares and I wake up sweating and I can't sleep. And, I'll sit there and talk to Vigil and let him know what's going on. And every time, man, he'll tell me, he'll guide you like what led up to this, it'll give you positive reinforcement and kind of keep you, it'll give you, it kind of give you what would you tell yourself? You know what I mean? If what would you tell yourself like, hey man, you need to get off your ass and do what you got to do? But it's not going to say it like that. It's just going to give you like a positive response to guide you to a better quality life, right? I guess if that's how I would explain it, but um, that's right. Yep, that's right.
right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro. We need more veterans, man. Everybody tap in. We need everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks to Mr. Smith and over there at Jams IT, man. You guys make sure you guys check him out and subscribe to all this stuff too. He's a really great individual, giving us an opportunity here. He seen our system and he likes where we're going, and he believes in the vision, and you
And
know,
you're rucking every morning, bro. We're doing push-ups and everything now, bro. It's motivating us. Right.
yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
I mean, maybe, huh?
Motivation.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. We just yeah. We'll talk about that on the 26th. I
Hell
like
yeah.
it. Next time, I like the whole baptism by fire, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, Shaw. Yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean,
I was talking to my bros, man, and I didn't know I could even do that. That was all on the fly. We was already on the call. We was chopping it up, kind of like we do every morning, man. And it was just dope. It was dope. I didn't know I could do that, but I learned something today. So boom, we adapt. All right, so make sure y'all tap in with Visual. At the same time, I see Angel's on here, and she was showing us love and like I do all the time at this time. Let's go ahead and show her some love. Boom. You guys can go tap in with dreamscapesreads.org. You can tap in there, learn about all the books. People have been getting the books, man. I've been seeing the pictures come in. Semi got his book coming in. My mom got books coming in. Everybody's got books coming in. Hey, I love it. Great things are happening. Make sure you guys tap in dreamscapesreads.org. Check out the blogs. I mean, listen, I'm telling you guys, when it comes to people doing amazing things and saying they're going to do what they're going to do, this woman is doing it. And we're on the site right now, man. You guys can check her out. You know what I mean? You got Taylor's Night, Tanner's Light. You got the butterfly wings. The whole entire collection is on here. You can definitely tap in with that, as well as the upcoming events. You know what I mean? We got the event going on, Ink and Instinct, and first annual Author Con. That'll be the 12th. At the same time, you got the National Black Book Festival going on October 22nd in Houston. So great things going on. You definitely can go on to here and check out the blogs. You can check out the blogs. She writes amazing blogs. You know what I'm saying? This one just dropped 2 days ago. You know what I mean? So check out some of the blogs. I am so excited to what she's doing. I got on Facebook earlier and I was doing some talks about, I was talking my game. I was talking my smack about her this morning while she was asleep. But y'all can check that out on Facebook, man. But I am excited to see what she's been doing. She is motivating me to go further and further and do more and more and more. You know, right here where it says they said I couldn't do it, so I did. And that is perfect way to explain who Angel Williams is, man. So make sure you guys go to dreamscapesread.org and support what she's got going. I am super excited for everything that she has going. She's getting support from everybody, from my veterans, from her family, from friends, and you just never know who is locking in on what you are doing. So make sure you guys do your best and tap in with her. And you can read about her. She's got they did a magazine spread on her. You can join the challenge. Make sure you guys tap in with that. You want to be in the running to get your whole collection from the Dreamscapes Reads collection. You can do that as well. But we have some things that we're going to be talking about today. So with that being said, life's hardest questions, you know. And on top of that, there was some things that was going on in the news, and this was sent to me. It was sent to me from a bro, and we're going to talk about this as well. And I'm going to play the video. And before I play this video, just know, hey, things happen in life that we not always able to control. So when I play this video, just know, caution, caution, caution. If things hurt you or get in your mind a little bit, just FYI. But listen, what I just showed you right now was something that happened in Springville, Missouri, and there was a tragic accident that happened. That sometimes when we deal with life, we on these great experiences and we have good times. Bad things tend to happen. This was sent to me from Hargis. We seen him earlier. Y'all saw him talking. We was talking about Vigil earlier, and there were some tragic incidents happening. I don't know if they found the mother yet. But the 12-year-old girl actually survived, but it was a kayaking accident that happened. They had, I think it was a kayak, and then they had the kayak attached to, those inflatable float deals that come, that everybody be having fun with. And it was a tragic accident that happened. But this is what kind of brung the story up. This would kind of change the whole show. 'Cause I was going to do a whole different show today, right? But having moments and things like this happen, it really, really, really asks yourself, are you ready to handle life's hardest questions? Life's hardest questions. And as a parent, as a veteran, we're able to deal with a lot. And I think myself, I'm able to deal with a lot of things, but and it's sometimes I'm not as good as dealing with some things, right? And we was having a conversation with my brothers, and they had some questions that was asked that I would probably have a hard time dealing with. Angel does help me out on a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. She kind of helps me see what things are and how things could be. But at times, man, listen, I don't always agree with what society says. Now I'm talking about how I stand on stuff. Now, being a parent and your kid asks you a question about life, sometimes we're gonna give them the answer that we feel is what is the right answer. Sometimes that's not always right. I'm talking about, we had a great conversation going on because listen, I'll use myself as an example, right? My old man was not really stern on me going to the service, right? But my reason going to the service was, man, I'm not gonna have my family struggle. And because where I'm from, you see all type of people struggling. And it was like, man, service would be a great way for me to kind of do my part, play man in the house. My old man was always on the road. He was always driving. He was always gone because he had to do what he had to do. And we have to make certain decisions, right? And as parents, we don't always have like the perfect manual. Same thing Vigil was saying. Vigil was like, hey man, there's really no field manual for being the perfect parent or dealing with life's hardest questions. So what are some of the hardest questions that you may have to deal with, that you may have faced? I know I've faced some hard ones, and especially when it comes to tragic situations like we just seen, when it comes, hey, should we take people off life support or should we let them stay on life support? That's a hard question. Or, when a family member comes to you and they open you up to you about something that you may not agree with, do you still love them or do you not? You know what I mean? These are the type of questions that I'm going to be putting out here for the roundtable shows I was talking about. And with the roundtable shows, we get different aspects of how people feel, where their standpoint is, where you come from. And that is something that I encourage people to watch, because that right there is going to trigger some people. And I might have to put like a little warning logo up like, hey man, before the show starts, all of the ideas and expression for the show, you know how they be having them on there, like let's put that up so we're not offending anybody. But listen, I can be a DICK. I can be really mean at times, only because I was raised a certain way. My old man really structured me a certain way when he was around. And really stern and good man. And he stood on what he believed. So that kind of transitioned to me. And then you put the military on top of it. Yeah, I can be a little stubborn, like the old people say. You know what I mean? I'm stubborn like an old mule. It's gonna be hard to move me on something new. And the way this world is transitioning, everything is new. Everything, I mean, you got technology taking over, you know what I mean? And as a father, we already get beat down enough. You know what I'm saying? We already got to deal with some hard things, Hey, we get all the bills paid. All right, shit, all the bills are paid. Okay, make sure we got something to eat. All right, we got something to eat. We got to make sure we got lights and house and everything. We get so many responsibilities you have to have as a parent in general. But as a father, only speaking of myself and being a second chance father, it's like, yo, man, am I really ready to have that conversation with my kid about, hey, dad, I want to go have intercourse with this person. What should I do? Wait, what? Who? Huh? Go get my shotgun. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be very hard for me to deal with some of these questions. And that's why I'm so lucky enough to have veteran brothers and people that's really been through certain things that where I can get a heads up on it. Because sometimes we lead out of emotion instead of facts and clear mind of thought. The world is changing right now, and it's changing very, very fast. And it's changing a little too fast for some of us. Some of us still got that old way of thinking. I still got that old way of thinking. This is this, and this is how we roll in, and I don't give a damn about nothing else. And that doesn't always work in the public eye, especially when you're on publications like this, being on shows like this, or being guest on shows. Me and Angel went through this before. We went to go do a show with someone, right? And at the time they was asking me something about some religious things. And when you ask me stuff about religious stuff, I always say I'm a spiritual person, but I don't always believe in what was taught and how things are laid out. It's just not what I do. Although I was raised in a church environment, but I saw so much street stuff and so much stuff like that even while I was at the church. So, it's not really the thing to come at me with. It's like, bro, I've seen what goes on behind the scenes. I've seen what goes on when people play the character role. You know what I'm saying? Human is a human, and human will do things evil. They'll do things great. So just putting great titles on stuff don't make it easy. You know what I mean? But there are some questions in life that we're going to have to answer along the way that are going to be very, very hard. And sometimes that comes with our safety. Me as being, well, you always talking about inside, bro, you're not the best father in the world. I'm not. I'm not the best parent in the world. I don't think there's anything as a certain perfect parent in the world. It's not. Because there's certain things that we are developed on. There's certain teachers that we're taught. We're molded a certain way. And then what makes it worse, when you go to the military and you start to see the other sides of the world and other cultures, you'd be like, well, damn, the stuff I taught, that don't make sense. And, so you get discombobulated sometimes, you know what I mean? But you're being remolded, and then you come back to the world. It's like, man, that's why a lot of veterans don't got patience. We're really stern on stuff, man. You know what I mean? Making sure, let's see what the comments say right here. Very proud of you, exciting, thank you, you're welcome. I've been showing my family what you all have been doing. Salute to that. Super cool. Got the hearts. We got the colorful hearts on there. Nah, for real. Is that the 3 butterfly? Okay, we're gonna keep going. And then, okay, oh yeah, that's something that was real tragic that happened in Springville. So when you guys send me articles and stuff like that, you send it early enough to me, I can talk about it in the show at the same time. Making sure you protect your family is a father's job, and making sure you are not getting complicated with your family safety is your job as a father and a parent. You fucking right. I'm working on my cussing, y'all. You're absolutely right. Life's hardest question is challenging who you are. Yes. And that right there that's something that we was talking about. We was talking about 2 days ago. I think maybe 2 days ago, me, Hargis, and Gonzo was talking about that. The hardest person that you got to face is yourself. I be loving when Angel be doing these covers for her books, right? She be doing these covers to her novels. Y'all ain't got to tap into the novels yet. Y'all getting children's book right now. When the novels come out, oh, listen, no offense to any women out there with the name Regine or, you know, no offense to you, but I don't like you. When the book come out, y'all will see why. Listen, y'all understand why. That was just a little tidbit for y'all to know. So when the novel drops, y'all be like, oh, I see why he said that on the show. But with that being said, right, the hardest person you got to face is yourself. And then the reason why that, because you know your faults, you know the ugly side of you, you know the good parts of you know where your vices are. And trust me, I got some vices. I complacency does kill, right? And I've got some issues that I still deal with at 41. You know, some things you just not gonna break, right? And I champion some of these other fathers out here because certain then fathers and mothers, okay, you know, just never know who's watching. So fathers and mothers, I champion some because some things I'm just not gonna deal with. I'm like my old man, hey bro, I'm not finna deal with that. You know how I am. I treat my kids like adults at times. I do military training over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm very stern. So you know, yeah. You know, so I do need help, and it's good to use visual to get in there, you know, ask it questions to kind of see, well, am I reacting the right way or not? You know, sometimes I don't. I'm not perfect, guys, but some of the hardest questions I gotta deal with, am I ready for my kid to come to me and ask me certain stuff that I may never have to deal with? You know what I mean? I can cool, hey, my kid come in, hey bro, you know, Dad, I got this dude picking on me. What should I do? My instant reaction is delete the enemy. That may not be the right thing to say to your child. You know what I mean? Eliminate the opposition. They may not be the right thing to say to your child. Probably better say, hey, go tell the teacher. But we know in this day and age, teachers don't want to lose their job, so sometimes teachers don't do nothing. So what do I tell my kid? Do I tell my kid, hey, protect yourself at all costs? Daddy will handle it when I get up to the school. Or most of the time, mom's going to handle it when she gets to the school. I see the messages coming through. I'm checking them out. But yeah, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning. What's it saying? She only wanted a jacket. And I'm reading what's being sent in the messages right now. Okay, it says, please read your email thoroughly and full. Oh, hell. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's what's up, man. Okay, this Thursday, June 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4-hour session. Okay, bam. Okay, Director of Programs and Warrior Rising will. Okay, let's go. All right, you know, I'm getting information that's coming through, guys. So when I see it, it's like, all right, bet, cool. I'm gonna check it out. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? I really be checking stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I may not always answer the phone, but I do be checking out what's going on. But with that being said, guys, listen, there's some questions that I don't think I'm ready for. Right? Some stuff that my brother's dealing with right now that was asked, I don't think I'm ready for it. But like I was saying, you know, this is why you got help. This is why I got programs. This is why if you got a spouse out there or somebody that you could talk to and go back and forth with, or you still got your parents. I still got my parents. Well, you know, my father has passed away, but I got a stepfather that's amazing right now. I can go to him and ask him any type of thing, and he gonna give me straight truth if I like it or not. The same way my mom's gonna give it to me, I like it or not. You know what I mean? Angel will sit there and we might bump some heads, but you gonna like it or not. And those are the type of things that we need. But life's hardest questions are, dealing with yourself. You know what I mean? Like I was saying, Angel make them covers of them books. Maybe like, damn, it'll be a reflection of herself and all that time. Was on some phone call. But oh no, I was reading the message that you sent through, bro. So yeah, handle that business, man. I'm gonna be staying on her too long, man. But yeah, having a good support system is the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can be a dick, guys. Like, I'm a dedicated, and let me break that down before anybody be like, bro, you always call himself a dick. I am. So I'm a dedicated individual, and I collect knowledge, right? And that's what I do all the time, every time, all day. And nowhere of those words says I'm a simp, soft, slow, or stupid. It's just I'm very, very stern, and I'm stubborn, and I got my ways. Everybody got things they deal with. And there's things I'm still working on. That's why you see me out there wrecking all the time. I'm working on myself. But yeah, battling yourself is the hardest thing that I believe anybody will have to face out here, right? It's hard because you know your bad sides, you know your good sides, and you know what you need to work on. Sometimes we don't want to admit it, but we do, right? But I appreciate everybody tapping on. I was attempting something on here, and it actually worked out really good. So now that I know I can do that, I might do that a little bit more often. And maybe we may be able to get Angel to pop up on here. I'm attempting to get her on everybody's show. Gonna get her hair done. You know, her birthday is coming up. And big shout out to SemiQuest. His birthday's coming up on Wednesday, which will probably be tomorrow. So happy birthday to him. Angel's birthday is coming up pretty soon. So, you know, make sure she's straight. I've never really been a great person that does the holiday stuff. At one point I was good. Now it's like I hate holidays because it's always something going on. That's something else I gotta work on, y'all. But anyways, man, this has been a good show. I was attempting to test some stuff out on here. I was ready for a whole nother show, but it worked out. It worked out really good. We're going to do these roundtables, and this first roundtable we're about to have is going to be on a conversation that we was having off the YouTube that I think is really gonna launch something really, really big. And then we can also use Vigil in there to tap it in and let people see how this works. But man, it's been a great moment, great show. I gotta go take a shower, y'all. I've been over here chopping it up, got off this ruck. I need to go shower it up right now. But listen, man, y'all be great. Remember, it's always a great day to be alive, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. Let us know what you got going on. Let us know where you are watching and tapping in with, man, and what you got going on. You ever see me out there rucking, let me do my thing. Don't stop me. Don't ask me. Nah, I'm messing with y'all, man. But listen, hey, that's how I find me some peace. Make sure you find a way to get you some peace. It's your boy Inside. It's been another great episode. We'll be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock, ready for another show, doing what we do, and I'll drop some more content on Facebook and all the social media platforms. Make sure you guys tap in with Angel, tap in with Gonzo, tap in with everybody that we shout out and say, and you got something going on that you want us to shout out, let us know. 5 o'clock today, we will be tapping in with the Industry Talk Show. Make sure you tap in with Big G. He always showing love and just encouraging people to go forward. Big shout out to Mr. Wicks. Shout out to Live Wicks, man. Shout out to Quest Promotions and everybody else that you want to shout out. You got to let me know in the comments while I'm live, and I can do it then and there. That way you're not forgotten. But it's all the way up, man. It's your boy Inside. Let's get it.